can't explain how delightful it was to finish a movie as good as Miss Christmas Comes to Town after watching the disaster that was Christmas by Design. The thing is, Miss Christmas Comes to Town would be an amazing movie and get an amazing review from me, even if I hadn't previously to it finished a really bad movie. You know why? Because this movie is a delight. It has good acting. It has good writing. It has actual feels. I loved it. I absolutely love the movie. In the preview, I talked about this movie, and I was concerned because it's a Miracles of Christmas movie, and we start this movie by basically learning that Barbara Niven has a brain tumor. And that's terrible. And she is told that she has maybe a year or two to live. She works for, it's called Holiday Shopping Channel. Now let me get this stuff out of the way that I'm a little confused about. Someone asked at one point, so Erica Durance is in this movie, and I absolutely love her. And I believe someone asked her, or Barbara Niven, or both of them, like, what do you do, like, the rest of the year when you're not doing Ms. Christmas stuff? Because Barbara Niven is Ms. Christmas. Like, she's this holiday shopping channel host, but it seems she is much more than that, as I'll get into later. But somebody said something like, there's just a bunch of prepping and planning and stuff that has to be done for the holidays. So I'm really not fully sure exactly what this holiday shopping channel is about. Like, for example, is this like a shopping channel that only exists for Christmas? Is this a year-round shopping channel that turns into the holiday shopping channel around Christmas time? Yeah, I don't know. But it doesn't matter because I don't care. Like, at all. So, Barbara Niven, when she gets this news, she wants to, do what she loves, which is being Ms. Christmas. And they're going to go on tour. And so when they go on tour, they go to these different places where, she talks in front of a crowd, and there's like, it's kind of like some sort of like a holiday boutique festival-y type of thing is set up around this. So like, it's a shopping channel, but also she's basically like this Christmas ambassador type of person. So again, don't fully and completely understand, but really, that's the gist of it. So Erica Durance is going to go with her. And, okay, let me get to Brennan Elliott, because Brennan Elliott's in this. I love Brennan Elliott. Thrilled to see him. So we first meet him when Erica Durance, who I think I already said, she works for Barbara Niven. I think she refers to her as her operations manager, but she winds up being like her apprentice, because Barbara Niven wants to like groom her to be the next. She's not going to be a Ms. Christmas. She's going to be a Ms. Holiday. So Erica Durance is going to go on a date. It's a blind date, and she's talking to her. It's a friend or a sister, I can't remember, who has set her up and describing him. They're like, he's tall, dark, and handsome, and he has a navy pea coat. And so she sees the back of Brennan Elliott, and she sees like this navy coat like hanging on the chair, and thinks that it must be him, right? And then we see Brennan Elliott's hair, which when I first saw this, I was like, what is happening? I don't understand what's going on. I have to take a picture. But I'll get to why his hair looks. I was like, is he trying to grow? Because like the kids nowadays, they love mullets. Like mullets are like a thing now. Like one of these people that we watch on YouTube, his name is Curtis Connor, and he's like amazing and hilarious. And I was turned on to him by my kid, and he has a mullet, and he's so cute and he's so funny. And you should really go check him out on YouTube, especially if he's talking about like bad movies. He's hilarious, and he's Canadian, and I love Canadians. Anyway, so I'm thinking maybe Brennan Elliott is trying to like grow himself a mullet. Like maybe that's what's happening. But later they sort of give him a makeover, so they needed to like show you that he had like this scraggly hair, and like now he has this nice clean haircut. I guess that was the whole point of giving him this mullet stuff. But anyway, she goes and she just sits down and she starts talking, and it's a very adorable meeting. You can tell he's like instantly charmed by her. And then her real date walks in, and of course she's like, I can't believe you just like let me sit here and talk and all of this. But it's a really great exchange. They have chemistry right off the bat. So he turns up again because coincidentally he's a nurse that the shopping channel hires to go on tour with them. Like that's a condition of letting her go on tours, that you have to let this nurse go with you. But she still doesn't want to tell Erica Durance. So they're having him pretend to be like the president of the company's godson, who's just going along to like learn the ropes about how all this stuff works or whatever. So, what was I going to say? So they get on this bus and they go on tour, and there's this bus driver who I was like, does this poor guy ever sleep? But hopefully they do let him sleep. But he really does love driving a bus, because at one point he says the bus is his happy place. So that's good. But I'm really sleepy. I try to remember like what I want to say next. Anyway, Erica Durance does find out about that Barbara Niven is sick, because she she and Brendan Elliott are growing closer, because he's also being Mr. Winter, I think, and like helping like host this thing. And they have this moment. They have this really great, amazingly romantic moment. And just the way that like I was glad to be reminded that I'm not completely cynical and can't appreciate romance, because I know there was one review I just did last week where I was saying maybe I'm not into this because I'm so cynical and jaded and whatever. But like, this is just so romantic and so wonderful. It was amazing. It was a great like first kiss. So thank you, Hallmark, for that moment. Anyway, after that, she goes into the bus and goes into a cupboard, and his like nurse bag falls out of something. And so she realizes what's going on, and she confronts them, and she has a talk with Barbara Niven. And at first I didn't really get this, because she and Barbara Niven are very, very close. Their relationship is one of the things that makes this movie so wonderful, because they are very much like a mother-daughter relationship. And she says to her that she should have told her, and that she feels like it was really selfish. And at first I was taken aback, like, I don't like that sort of like, I couldn't imagine being in her position and finding out that news about a mother figure and saying that. So I was a little confused, but she, talked to her the next day and was like, I understand why you did this, and, whatever. The other little story that we have going on is this guy that Barbara Niven had been engaged to years ago, who's been writing her letters and stuff. He shows up on the tour, and of course she tries to get him to stay away, because she doesn't want to say, hey, you should just stay away because I don't have much time left. But then Erica Durance like talks to him, and she's like, I don't think you should really give up on her that quickly, and whatever. So, but that's really sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna literally like, I don't even really need to tell you the whole movie, but I am telling you the whole movie. Like, it's just really, really good. Even if there are some parts where, like me, you were like, this holiday shopping channel, I don't really get it. The thing is, it is so well acted. It's so well written. I was completely in it. I love these characters. They are so natural. It's so believable, because sometimes you're just like, I don't like, it was like that Under the Christmas Sky movie, like where there's no chemistry and like I don't believe that they're falling in love, and this was like completely believable that they could spend this much time together, meet in the way that they met, and like be in love basically by this point. And the relationship though with Barbara Niven and Erica Durance, I think, is really the heart of this movie. It is absolutely beautiful. And while this is a sad premise, it is not a sad movie. There's something very still joyful about it and life affirming, and living living the best that you can with the time that you have, which is just a good message for anybody at any point in their life. And just about like I said, there's just so much love in their relationship. It's really, really beautiful. And there were a couple of moments where I totally teared up, but it's not a sad movie. It's a really beautiful movie. I would totally watch this again. And I'm going to think about my review, just because of this is definitely a 4.5. This is definitely 4.5 ice mochas, if not 5. I'm going to have to. It's pretty dang close. It may be even. It could be a 4.75. I'm not sure. I'm going to sleep on it, and when I edit this review, I will put the final thing here. But this is a 1,000,000% a must watch for any Hallmark fan, any fans of those actors, because it's terrific. It's really great. So, yes, thanks for being here. Don't know why I always have to talk for so long. I'm sorry. And if you like this for some reason, and if you hit like, I will appreciate you so much. If you want to subscribe, I'll also appreciate that so much. And I'm going to stop talking, and thank you for being here. Okay, bye.